Hey guys, welcome back to a new episode of the vlog. Today I want to talk about, if you guys follow me on Instagram, I always like to do these like little 1-minute morning inspirational, just kind of tidbits on my feed and stuff. So I'm kind of like elaborating a little bit on what I posted this morning, which would be Wednesday, November 22nd. So the topic today is about how to go about choosing a coach and what to expect when you do choose a coach. Now this is mostly going to be for physique strength athletes, the powerlifters, bodybuilders, bikini, men's physique, women's figure, women's bodybuilding, all that sort of stuff. So the reason I want to bring this up is because I think there's a lot of misconception out there as far as how long you should stick with a coach, who is a better coach than another person whatsoever. I think what's important is, first of all, you have to understand what your goal is, okay? And you have to be realistic with yourself as far as being able to accept criticism, or critique, I should say, not criticism, critique, and allowing somebody that you go to coach you to tell you, hey, this is an admirable goal that you have. I think you can get there, but I think you need more time than what you're giving yourself. And that's really hard for some people to hear. And I'm actually kind of falling in that boat right now. I think as much as I want to do a show at the end of 2018, sorry, what year are we in now? There's a legit possibility that I might need to push that back until maybe summer of 19, just to add some more muscle mass to my frame. Competitors don't like to hear what they don't want to hear, okay? Oftentimes this leads to people jumping from coach to coach to find someone that will tell them what they want to hear, and that is the wrong thing to do, okay? If you go to somebody in the first place, it's because you respect them. It's because you've either seen what they've done in the past for themselves or for other clients. You know them personally. You are invested in their process. If they're going to tell you and give you an honest objection that you might need more time, or this show might not be right for you right now, whatever it is, I suggest listening to them. Coaches want to see you succeed because it helps them succeed. It's just a matter of fact. No good coach out there is going to hang their hat on somebody that is not prepared for a show, looks like crap, didn't put in the hard work. They want you to succeed as bad as you want to succeed, and if they don't, that's a sign to get a new coach. Now, as far as how long you should stick with a coach once you find somebody that you want to work with, I suggest that you give it at least 8 to 12 weeks. And I've made mistakes in the past for myself where I haven't given coaches enough time. And when you pick a coach and they have a plan and you're going all in for it, do not second guess your coach. You have to trust your coach, because the moment that you don't, you've lost. Simple as it is. I mean, because you're going to start second guessing everything. What this does is also release chemical reactions in your body. It stimulates cortisol. Different factors go into play which will affect your body chemistry as you diet down for a show, increase calories, increase cardio, whatever it is. You're going to have these negative emotions in you, which are going to wreak havoc towards your physique. So too often people, I think, jump from coach to coach after like a month, and the thing is, within that first 4 to 8 weeks, you and your coach are getting to know each other, okay? Your coach is getting to know your body. He's getting to know how food reacts with you, how cardio reacts with you, how weight training reacts with you. Nothing happens quick, guys. None of these transformations you see, none of these guys or females that go to stage accomplish this in a month. It is a process. That's why typically, for a seasoned competitor, usually a 16-week prep is, maybe the lowest that they go. Maybe some people do 12, but the fact is, it takes a month or so to get used to a coach, get used to their style, them get used to you, and be able to feed off each other in order to get the feedback that you need in order to succeed, in order to get to where you want to get to. So that's why I suggest 8 to 12 weeks, because then, that second and third part of your journey with the coach, the 8 weeks and the 12 weeks, you can really assess what changes you have made to your physique from what they have implemented. So I guess the big thing is that you have to trust yourself that you went to this coach for a reason, right? That they're going to have your best interest in hand. And then by all means, if something that they're doing is unhealthy for you and you're just really having questions about it, you have to talk to them. Communication, not only in physique sports, but in the world, is the most important thing. I believe that 95% of the problems in the world can be solved with better communication. Your coach will only know what you tell them. If you cheat on your diet and don't tell them, a good coach will kind of figure it out. But that open line of communication with somebody is what's really going to, take you to the next level. It's a team, okay? If any of you guys have played sports growing up, a physique coach is no different than a sport coach, a baseball coach, basketball coach, football coach. You have to communicate with them, and you have to trust their process. I would say, after 8 to 12 weeks, if you're not seeing the results you want to see, and you're being honest with sticking to the plan and the approach that they've laid out for you, there's no reason why not to move on. I mean, that's fine. At least you've given yourself a long enough period to adapt and get enough analytics to decide if it's working for you or not. So that would be my suggestions as far as length and time for a coach. Also, what you want to do is don't necessarily discredit or discount a coach because they have not competed themselves. There are many factors that lead into competition. There's personal factors, there's professional factors, there's health factors. So not every great physique coach, bodybuilding coach, necessarily is going to have a history of competing themselves. Doesn't mean that they don't know what they're talking about. Doesn't mean that they are not going to be able to get the job done for you. It's just the fact that maybe certain circumstances in their life came up and they were not able to get onto stage like they wanted to. I would not let a coach that does not have any prior competition history deter you from working with them. Obviously, there's going to be tons of coaches out there that have client testimonials. They're going to have pictures of themselves and everything to go on as advertisement, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that absolutely, I'm not discounting that whatsoever. I definitely think that you should look into that as an option as well. I'm just saying, keep your options open and understand that it's a long process to get on stage. There is a lot of commitment. There is a lot of sacrifice that has to be given. So not every coach might have been in a personal or professional situation to be able to take advantage of those sacrifices in order to get onto stage. So that being said, what else to look for in a coach? You want someone that's going to share your same view, your same goal. And you want someone that's going to educate you along the way, not just say, here's a meal plan, here's a workout plan, do it, report back to me in 2 weeks and see. You want a coach that's going to be invested. That's why I like to do weekly updates, pictures, find out their feedback from their training, how that's going, and not just go off of weights and body measurements. There's a lot of psychological aspects that go into competition, and a good coach will understand those psychological aspects and work with you in order to maximize it and be there as kind of a sounding board for you. Because when you get deep into prep, it's going to be a different animal. You are going to think different. You are going to react different. You are going to have these questions that arise that you never thought were going to, arise in previously and stuff. So find somebody that is not just a coach, but that is a educator. I think coaching and educating go hand in hand. not just in team sports, but in physique and power sports, strength athletes and stuff like that. So just be invested in your future. Accept feedback from the coach. The coach is not saying anything to you that is trying to demean you or dissuade you from competing. They're giving you this feedback, positive or negative, in order to help you grow and succeed. So take everything in. Don't take it so personally if somebody says something to you that you don't want to hear. More likely than not, it's probably the right thing to hear, because we as people, we are some of our worst critics in the fact that we don't like to criticize ourselves. We don't like to hear that stuff, but we need an objective eye, which is why we go to a coach, which is why we go to somebody. That's why professional bodybuilders, bikini athletes, powerlifters, they have coaches too. They can't just go on all raw talent, because we as humans, we tend to not take a step back and view our circumstances from a realistic standpoint. So I hope these tips kind of helped you a little bit. With that being said, if you guys are looking for coaching, whether it's just general population, just looking to lose weight, gain muscle, competition, whatever it is, please contact me. It's mathisfitness@gmail.com. You can find me on Instagram @mathisfitness. I like to do a lot of daily posts, so you'll see a lot of information come up from there. And I'm going to be having a website coming soon. Not really sure the launch date for that, just kind of working on it, but I'll keep you informed. And if there's any questions in the meantime, please email me and get a hold of me. You can find me on Facebook also, Mathis Performance Fitness, or just type in David Mathis and it'll take you to my personal page. So here to help. I have my main purpose in my professional life is to help people become the best versions of themselves through health and fitness. I am a bodybuilding nerd at heart. I want to be the greatest bodybuilding coach in the world, and I've put myself in a position to surround myself with great people in order to help me, and that have become tremendous friends. Dr. Wayne Norton, man, I can't thank you enough. Not just for the professional help you've helped me with, but for becoming such a great friend and a mentor and someone that I just thoroughly enjoy being around. Holly Baxter, same thing. Kabira, you're my man if you're watching this. Paul Ravella, others in the industry, I really respect you guys, and you guys are what have allowed me to unleash my passion in order to pursue this, and hopefully one day very soon, be on your guys' level and be able to impact other people's lives in this industry and beyond, like you guys have to mine. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to end it here. I'm about to go hit the gym, going to get a back workout, hit some traps. Got to make those babies grow, right? I hope you guys have a great day. Have a great Thanksgiving. Do not stress over the meal. Enjoy yourself. Get back on track the next day. You will not lose your gains, I promise you, or all the hard work you've been dieting for. Just be smart. Be sensible. And if you guys need anything, please email me, mathisfitness@gmail.com. And if you like this stuff and you like other videos on my channel, please like and subscribe and share. I want to get my message out to as many people as possible, so I have an opportunity to help as many people as possible. Thank you guys very much, and have a great day.